Great rise, great rise, great rise. You know who this is. You know what it is. It is your girl, Queen Goddess, the King Advocate, and it is Melanated Monday. Come on in here so we can have this conversation, please. And thank you. I have seen it all. I have seen it all. Come on in so we can have this conversation. All right. We may be here an hour. We may not. Either way, I want to make sure that I am giving you what you need. Ladies, please, please, please chime in tonight. If you have never said anything on this show, on this platform ever in your life, I'm begging you to speak up tonight. Okay. For those of you who will be here, who are here, um, the subject, the title is The Black Woman's Nemesis. For those of you who are on Facebook, you saw it as why Black women are competing to be Black women. This subject is very sensitive and it is probably controversial. It's not meant to cause any uproar with any particular individual, group, or class of people. It's not meant to offend. It is information. I will also say there will probably be several F bombs dropped on this particular conversation. And I am not going to sugarcoat what's being said. Okay, so if you all have any types of issues with four-letter words, you might not wish to be here. If you have an issue with the truth, you might not wish to be here. And I'm just saying, I'm not deliberately going to try to hold back. That's it. So while we're waiting, let me do what I always do, and that's the advertisement. You see it. You see it. Sloppy Kisses, oral massage oil. If you are interested and grown enough to handle and mature enough to handle such a thing, this QR code will take you directly to Etsy where you can find these delicious suckables. Okay. Sloppy Kisses oral massage oil. So I'm going to give you all a moment to get in here. Hopefully you'll get here so we can get in and get out. Because when I tell you what I saw what I saw yesterday just totally blew my wig. It blew me. But I'm waiting for you maybe a minute or so longer. And then I'm going to start with or without you because this conversation has to be had. What I'm going to talk about has to be talked about. And I'm hoping that you will, if you have not already, please make sure that you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, Queen Goddess, the King Advocate. That's Goddess spelled God is Godis. Queen Goddess, the King Advocate. Please like, subscribe, share. You can comment if you like. Say what you will. I may or may not respond depending on the energy of your comment. But anyway, get on in here so we can talk about it and move forward. I'm going to give one more minute and we're going to move forward. I hope all is well with those of you who will be here. Let me respond to this real quick. So sorry. All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get started. So I'm not gonna say any names, one, because I don't remember, two, because it don't matter. I'm just gonna talk about the subject. Again, the topic is the Black woman's nemesis, why Black women have to or find themselves fighting or competing to be Black women. Emphasis on women, okay? As you know, we are living in times where people are, they don't know what they are. Okay. There's some confusions, there's whatever. I'm just gonna get to the point. Like, fuck all this. This conversation is being brought up because of something that I saw yesterday with a black man who was very much um, out of his black man character. He was very much out of his man character. And when I tell you switching like a light and just the extra parts that he has in his behind, and I mean, it was just too, it was too much. It was too much. Okay. I'm not here to, down talk people's sexualities. You do it, do what and who you want, but do what and who you want. Okay. But we talked about black women having to compete with black men, males, just to be black women, just to be women, because you have so many black males who are wanting to be imitating, swear they perfected it, being women. They swear they are more women than natural women out here. I have seen males literally try to fight not another, a woman about his womanhood. I'm going to repeat that. I have seen a male literally want to fight a woman about his womanhood. What the hell is that? What are we doing? And I see y'all. Thank you for being here, Muhammad Shabazz. I think D Mays was here too. So thank you both for being here. Please feel free to comment. Please feel free. What's going on, George? Thanks for being here, loved one. I appreciate you. When I tell you we are in a time that is just so fucked up, and like I said, I'm dropping F-bombs today because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This man was wanting to fight this woman to defend his womanhood because she called him out. He was doing the most. He was doing the most. This is what, and I'm gonna just get to this point right here real quick. One of the problems, the main problem, for sure, the main problem that black women are facing, why we're facing this issue, is because we ain't saying shit. We're accepting it. We want to, hey girl, a man. Okay. We want to hang out with him and go to these clubs and exchange, how to get a man ideas. I mean, this is some bullshit. Let's just keep it clear. Let's just keep it clear. This is why black women are having to fight for their own identity of being black women, because you are surrendering your black womanhood, your womanhood over to a man. You're letting these males be live that they are women. You're accepting that they are saying, hey girl, I'm a woman, bitches. What? First of all, I remember a time where a man could not call a woman a bitch and not get punched in the mouth by somebody. He was catching it. Now, if he called, right, D, now if he calls a woman a bitch, it's acceptable because he too is a bitch at some point in time. What's going on right now? It's been a minute. Good to see you. Appreciate you. It's been a minute, but it's okay because he too is, bitch, please. I can't. Like, I can't. This is ridiculous and too much. This is why we are in the predicament that we're in. What's going on, Keisha? Thank you for being here. We are fighting to be what we are. What's going on, G? I see you. Thanks for being here, loved one. I appreciate you. We are having to defend ourselves for being women. We are having to fight to protect our own true natural identity as women because we're allowing and accepting and promoting males saying they're women now. We good with that. We friends with all of that. We're accepting it. We're promoting that. We're fighting for it. We're supporting. We're protecting. The hell? Yes, exactly, D. Exactly. They want to be bitches and hoes like with a badge of honor. Absolutely. So when you come across a real woman, a real natural woman, a lady, and you call her that, it ain't going down the same way. You know what I'm saying? It was a time where women couldn't call each other that and not go to blows. It wasn't nothing cute about it. It wasn't nothing friendly about it. None of that. Now all of a sudden it's acceptable. Don't ever, don't, okay? Don't. That's all I'm saying. Don't. But we have gotten to the point where, like I said, and I'm saying black males because that's what I'm concerned with. Black males are walking around here pranced, okay? Weaved, unbelievable, made up face look, man. They got more makeup on than the women do. Nails done, asses done, this everything done. Like a woman, they going in the women's department to buy women's clothes. And not a real woman can't go in her own department and find her own shit because a man got it. The hell is this? Okay? It's very sad. But it's happening continuously. One reason is because we're accepting it. We're accepting it. We're promoting it. It's okay. We're joining it. What's going on, Phoenix? Thanks for being here, loved one. I appreciate you. I'm sure they everywhere. Like I said, this is not to bash anybody's sexuality. What you choose to bump with, that's your business. That's your business. Okay. Even what you choose to identify yourself as, that's a different issue. But black women, natural black women, born black women, if you and we don't stop accepting this shit that's coming our way as it's okay, it's a sign of the times. If we don't stop accepting this, then natural black woman, the categorizing of her, the classification of her, the notification of her, the true identification of her is going to be nullified. We are no longer going to exist. We are going to be an endangered species. We are going to be looked at as the outsiders. We're going to be the unnormal. Hello. Thank you, babe. Appreciate you. We're going to be what's not the normal, what's not usual. We're going to have to fight to be accepted as a protected class now. Because we're giving away our identity. We're giving away our whole femininity. We're giving away us. We're giving away who we are to somebody who ain't got nothing that we have. You cannot experience being a woman just because you said so. What's going on, Fred? Thank you for being here, loved one. I appreciate you. You cannot say that you are a woman, be it black, brown, yellow, orange, red, whatever. You cannot just say that you are a woman. You cannot just put on clothes and makeup and a wig and nails and put some insertions in your ass and blow up some titties, whatever the hell, and claim to be a woman. It's a whole soul tied to a woman. The soul of a woman, you cannot replace that. You cannot create that. You cannot perpetrate that. You can't act that out no kind of way. No kind of way. Stop defending this shit. This is ridiculous. Like I said, this is not a smash on nobody's choice of who they want to be with. But for Black women to have to fight to defend who and what they are, we are in competition with Black men, males, to get Black men. Hello, Black women are in competition with Black males to get Black men, because you have these Black males who are acting, beliving that they are Black women, and Black women who are supporting that, who are nurturing that, who are saying that's just who they are. Damn all of that. Damn it. All of it. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to say that I am, because I'm not. Absolutely. Some little dude, I don't even know. It's not, like I said, I'm not promoting nobody's bullshit. I saw it yesterday on TikTok or Facebook or something, and he got this whole walk. He known for this, I guess. Whatever. Do you? But when you are I don't even know what to say. It's ridiculous. It's you have these males that are giving women advice on how to get a man, how to be a lady, how to be a woman. Nigga, what? How do you tell me that? How I'm thrown. Now there are some people that can give you, some advice, and it's just, it's cool. It's just, okay, I see it from your point of view because you're a man. I get it. That's different. But when you have a male who is perpetrating to be a woman to tell you how to get a man, huh? I don't get it. And why are we okay with that? Why are we okay with these males going into the dress shop, getting that gown that we wanted for ourselves? Why are we okay with that? That part. Why are we okay with that? Girl, let me help you find some shoes to go with that. Girl, where you get that bag from? I don't give a damn. First of all, you ain't no girl. I'm not gonna approach you like that. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. Stop doing that. If you see it, call it out. We so scared of what's gonna come down, or who gonna say what, or what we gonna get caught up in. I don't give a fuck. This shit is wrong, period. It's wrong. It's messed up. It's a whole sick mentality. We are catering to the sickness. We're not finding ways to combat it. We're catering to it. We're feeding into it. This is some bullshit. I'm sorry. This is some bullshit. Whatever happens with this here, it happens. What's being said need to be said. Share this video, if you will, if you ain't scared to do so. If you're over here and you haven't already subscribed, liked, and shared, do that. Absolutely. Brainwashing. I'm going to read you all's comments in a bit. Absolutely. It's a whole sickness going on that people are not looking for a cure for. We're not trying to figure out why this is happening and combat it. We're saying, oh, well, it's happening. Let's just feed it. Maybe it'll just go away. It will not. It's not going to just go away. We done got so passive and got so scared to fight for anything that mean anything to us, for us, about us, whatever. We are just too passive. Too passive. Haven't we learned from all of our history that being passive does not cause us to overcome? It never did. It probably is. I wouldn't be surprised. If anything happens over here, Facebook, please join me on YouTube. That's Queen Goddess, Godis, the King Advocate. Because when you start talking about some real shit, then all of a sudden you start having technical difficulties. So if anything happens, please join me over there. Just do that. Okay. Queen Goddess, the King Advocate. GODIS. God is. Okay. Do that. I don't even know what I was just saying. Anyway, this is some bullshit. That's basically what I'm saying. It's too much. We're at a point where we're having to fight for and compete with males to be women. And y'all don't see nothing wrong with that. Nothing. I see it all the time. And I know you all see it. I know you see it. You see it all the time. You have women, you have a group of women, real women, and they'll be in the midst, one or two males who are perpetrating being females. And the whole group is loving up on, securing, promoting, supporting this one or two individual as a woman. Girl, we going over here. You hanging with us? Girl, we going to find some men. You going with us? What? And then out your same mouth say you can't find no men. I guess you can't. The good men, some of them, we are allowing these other males to go get them, to at least approach. They know a good man when they see. That's so fucked up. They know a good man when they see it. But instead of us even defending him, protecting him, we're just sending him out into the, let the wolves get him. Let the wolves have him. And we're wondering why so many of us are single, why so many of us can't find what it is we say we're looking for, why we can't get these so-called perfect men, why we can't get them. I'm like at a loss of words. What's going on, Veronica? Thank you, loved one, for being here. I'm at a loss of words, and that don't happen much. When do we draw the line and maybe draw some swords if necessary? When do we draw the line to defend our own damn selves? I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Like I said, we're getting to a point where heterosexual, natural women are going to be something of the past, a phenomena. Oh, there's one left. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be the norm. Everything else is going to be the norm. The robots are taking over the Black woman. Black males taking over the Black woman. People in other countries taking over the Black woman. Everything taking over the Black woman. What is this? We want to fight each other over what? Over bullshit. We fighting against each other over bullshit. We compete with each other over bullshit, not paying attention to, if we don't tighten up, we too gonna be extinct. We're gonna be out here with nothing. No identity, no nothing. You got males fighting and defending other males in intimate relationships, but you don't find these males defending a Black woman. A woman, period. But they'll defend their husbands and boyfriends, but won't defend a Black woman. Won't do for a Black woman, but will do for another male acting as a woman. What are we going to do at this point? That's all I'm saying. I don't know how long this is going to last, this segment right here. I don't know. I'm going to read you all's comments. I'm going to open the phone lines up. If you want to call, feel free. 770-906-5271. 770-906-5271. If you want to call in, feel free to do so. I'm up to here with it. I'm over it. this is like one of the conversations that I've been wanting to have for a very long time, and I've been putting it off. Well, it's not the right time, and I don't know what's going. I don't give a damn at this point. I don't care. I don't care. This needs to be talked about. We need to be doing something about this here. This cannot continue to go on. We cannot keep accepting being replaced, because that's all that's happening. We're accepting being replaced by something that comes from us. We're going to be replaced by it because it wants to identify as us. Get the hell out of here. I can't do it. Again, if you want to call in, 770-906-5271. I'm going to go back and start reading you all's comments, because there are many, and I'm glad you are participating. I don't even know where to begin. There are many. It says out of control with this. Yes, with this agenda. Absolutely. Woman King. And see, I haven't even seen the movie just yet. It irritated me just off of the title, because already it's a contradiction. It's a slap in the face of a woman as far as I'm concerned. Women are not kings. Women are not kings, and they'll never naturally be so. Stop accepting that. Another thing is being called dude. You know, when did we start getting comfortable with being called dude or bruh? You know what I'm saying? When? We're accepting everything that is demeaning us. We are accepting characteristics and labels and names that don't have shit to do with us. And then we talk about, well, we want to be treated like a lady. Well, how the hell is that going to happen when you can't even identify yourself as one? How? We're not even making people, if you will, respect us as women, as ladies. We're not carrying ourselves in such a manner that will naturally demand the respect to be addressed as such. What are we supposed to do with all of this here? What's going on, G Walker? I know you're there.
I want to tell you, I love it. I love it what you're doing, bro. I'm trying to tell you, boy. First of all, let me say this. I don't know if you read the comment or not, but let me just say this real quick. These females with tits ain't legit. It rhymes with another word.
Okay.
And these dudes with dicks.
Okay.
Turning tricks. So that's what's happening. The
right.
man was busy.
Right.
And he's on his gungeon. But the thing about it is, like you said, silence means content.
Absolutely.
It means that you're going along with it.
Absolutely.
And let me just put these two things out there, and it's not going to be the most popular thing. I don't do a fly flip.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom line is, once you come into the know, you can't unknow.
Exactly.
So the bottom line, even if you don't understand.
Right.
Let me say it again. If you come into things and you're aware of it, and you don't, then even if you don't understand, you're still going to be held responsible.
Absolutely.
So if you allow it to go on, you might not have murdered the person, but you sat there and told them where they were. So
exactly.
Am I making sense?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now let me say this, along with what you just said. The bottom line is, what the flip? I heard you say something earlier about somebody, some guy going into the female shop. I mean, going to the female shop.
Yes.
That would be an insult. I don't know if you read my comment. I said if the female ancestors back in the day, like Harry, would have been like, what, nigga, what? And put a gun out and shot them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to stand up and fight for your own species.
Right.
I'll tell you what, this your cousin's problem, and I'm gonna let it go. This your cousin's problem. On both ends, especially the male and female. And it's been that way for a long time. Let me make sure that I want to say this before the wind in this train comes. Oh, I'm not gonna catch it, but they make it there.
Mm-hmm.
They sit around and wait till things get too much. This thing is not for play this time. This thing is for your soul. This thing is for your life.
Right.
Like you said, if you don't fight for it, not that you should be fighting for them anyway. First of all, your first mistake is turning away from God. Your second mistake is turning away from God. Your third mistake is turning away from God. Your fourth mistake is turning away, period.
Right.
Because if you don't fight for it, like you said, then it's really, they don't even understand what's going on.
Right.
You don't fight for it today, then you ain't gonna have nothing to fight for
That's
tomorrow.
correct.
You ain't gonna have nothing.
That's correct. Ain't gonna have nothing. Ain't gonna be nothing.
Huh?
So ain't gonna have nothing and ain't gonna be nothing.
They ain't gonna be nothing. And then you see that it's too late. They're talking about, oh, why they do that? And you ain't gonna know. You have to mix.
Right.
Like you said, if you even come down, I was had some people back from the 30, 40, 50 years going back, because at least they had a backbone.
Right.
You know, at least they fought for something, stood for something. I mean, you know, you saw people with the black power signs and all that stuff. I remember that as a little boy actually seeing it because I grew up in the middle of it.
Right.
I ain't talking about when nobody told me what I heard, what I seen. I was there.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I've seen it with my own eyes.
Yes, indeed.
And when you see something like that, then you see the degradation of, like you say, your own people. They destroying themselves.
Yep.
For one, my people destroy themselves for lack of what? Not because, first of all, you won't read. Second of all, we didn't get into all that.
Right.
But the bottom line is, suffer the children to come unto me. They say come unto man, they come unto the devil. The devil is busy. You fall and you go along with it. Like you say, you don't say nothing. Like I said again, I'll say it again. You don't fight today, you have nothing to fight for tomorrow.
Right. And silence is acceptance. I didn't want to cut you off.
No.
But silence is acceptance. If you don't say, if it's like saying nothing is saying everything.
Come on, exactly. And see, the thing about it is what they don't what you said. Really, what people don't understand, what they need to understand, is going to get progressively worse.
Yep.
So it's going to get progressively worse for other people. They're going to keep pushing it in your face. They're going to keep throwing it around. Like you said, how you going to tell her? I can't tell another woman. I mean, I can, but I mean, who am I to tell another? Even if I was a gynecologist.
Right.
How can I tell another woman what her vagina is like? I can tell her what it smells like, or what it looks like, or whatever case might be. I can't tell her what it is because she was born with it.
Right.
I don't try to tell her change look good, it may feel good, it may even taste good, but I ain't,
right.
It's taboo. I love it all.
Right.
Most of them. But I'm just saying.
Right.
Dang, you don't love yourself enough to fight for anyone.
That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. I said, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Because they ain't gonna stop. The eyes never fool. They ain't gonna stop. It's gonna get the rest of the world. See, this ain't no thing somehow. They ain't football. When I get them next week. It ain't basketball. Well, we're gonna play them again next Tuesday. No, it ain't like that. Right. This your soul. This your life, man. They coming at you, brother.
Right.
Whoever you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But see, they're gonna put all the estrogen in the food. They're gonna put all the estrogen in the water. They're gonna make. They're gonna sit there and allow them to sit here and put all these GMO foods and all this other stuff out here to make you less. How should I say, less aggressive towards them.
Right.
The stupidity and the evilness that they're doing.
Absolutely.
And you sit up here you was already lazy. Now you just lazy and lackadaisical.
Right.
Golly, man.
Right.
So you're right. You're on point. Stay on point, baby. You're on point.
Thank you so much.
One thing I wanted to understand, wanted to get people to understand, is the fact that it's going to get progressively worse. And just because it don't come knocking on your door today, don't mean it won't come knocking.
Exactly. Thank you so much, loved one, for calling in. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I need to speak to you later on when you finish the show.
Okay, love.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Again, if anybody else would like to call, feel free to do so. The number is 770-906-5271. Let me continue reading these comments here. Yes, Dwayne Wade's son. Yeah. Is that we have embraced European culture. Absolutely. Black women have condoned it far too long. Yep. Said because these men weren't raised to be strong men. There ain't no way in hell with any of these female ancestors that the governor tell them what they could do with their vagina. Harriet would have been like, what? I know, right? And then she would bust a absolutely. So you got transgender women calling themselves a queen. Exactly. You have these moving on. Yep. Indeed. I can't. And you have real women calling them that. If you Think, women. Think. If you are saying that these males and these trees and these dogs and these cats and these stuffed animals are women, if you are classifying these things to be women, then what the hell are you? You have given away your identity. Absolutely nothing, because you're saying, no, that's a woman. No, he a woman. No, that dog right there, that's a woman. That tree, that's a woman. Everything a woman but you. Think. If you are accepting it with other people or other things, then you are denying it to yourself. Both of us can't be women. Both of us can't have the soul of a woman. It don't work like that. I don't give a damn what people think, what they think they feel like. I don't give a shit. I don't care what society says it's okay. I don't give a fuck about these laws in them passed and ordinance. I don't give a damn. What's natural is what's natural, and that's it. If we do not, or let me rephrase, if we continue to accept the things that are wrong as right, and the things that are right as wrong, if we keep doing that, this is written, okay? These things are written. We're going to face some real shit spiritually, physically, emotionally, psychologically, financially, all the leads, okay? But this is the times that we're in. We switching everything around and justifying it. Oh, well, they were born that way. The fuck they were? Nah. And even if it's about the energy that a person is born with, you nurture an energy. You make it positive or negative. You see certain things about a person, you put them in a different environment. It's how you nurture things. How you nurture them is how they grow. Period. If you nurture a pit bull to be a fighting dog, it's going to fight. If you nurture a pit bull to be a house dog, to be passive and submissive and protective, it's going to do that. It's how you raise it, how you nurture it, how you seed into that. We seeding some crazy shit. Seeding it, feeding it, repeating it. This is ridiculous. Justifying it, protecting it, giving it laws. The hell? Black women, you ain't got no rights as it is, but then you're going to give them away to somebody else, to somebody and or something? Get the hell out of here. So if he was born biologically a man and hits a woman, that's domestic violence. But who? It should be. Yeah, I would think so. I would think so. But it's gonna be on TikTok and World Star, whatever, as a girl scrap. Come on, get out of here. I remember years when I first moved down here, I went to one of the grocery stores, and this individual passed me with a car. I'm coming one way, they're coming this way. This individual had a purse and earrings and, the whole, it was done, okay? Looked at me like, I was thrown back. Like, am I supposed to take my earrings? Are we supposed to buck? Am I supposed to call the police on you? What am I supposed to do? Because, like, if you try to throw hands with me, I don't fight like that, but still, right. If you attempt to throw hands with me, what am I gonna say I'm fighting? How am I describe this? Crazy. I'm over it. So I'll never call a trans woman. I'll never call a trans woman is the new queen's got right. Trans woman queens, get out of here. I don't get it. So that means a black woman, a real natural black woman, according to this, this behavior could never be a queen. She'll never be an empress. She'll never be a lady. She'll never be respected as such. Because again, like I said, she's giving that whole title away. She's giving that whole position away. Oh, you a girl too? Nah. See, everybody, and I ain't gonna say it like that, but people want to be something else until they are actually put in a position to have to live the life of that something else, right? So you have females who want to be men, right? They want to be out here and be super masculine. They want to protect their girlfriends. They want to fight dudes about their girls. You want to do all that, be extra masculine until it's time for you to do all the things a man has to do. When he got to be, front line in war, when he got to, face time in prison for something he may have or may not have done, when he got to deal with emotional things that only a man can deal with, or only men deal with, whatever it is, particularly a black one, when she has to go out here and worry about being profiled as a black man, fitting the description of every black man. Cut it out. Cut it out. I just can't. I can't. You say, I agree with you. It's same with these women trying to be in competition with me. Right. Just like I just said. Absolutely. Sad to say that things have truly changed in the worst way. Absolutely. Because they are letting them say it's okay to be transgender, gay, open, and it's truly not okay. Right. Like I said, I don't care who a person decide they want to lay up with. They ain't got shit to do with me. First of all, I ain't got to know all that. Second of all, why is that a law? Huh? Why is that a protected class or who I decide to sleep with? That's ridiculous shit. But see, again, we're not saying nothing about that. We're not doing nothing about it. We're just accepting it. So, okay. Oh, well, that's a shame. Well, that's crazy. We talking to each other about it, but we ain't doing nothing. I know some people going to be on here pissed. I already know. They're going to be unsubscribed and all kind of shit. I don't give a damn. I don't even care. I don't care. This is ridiculous. We talk about all this other bullshit out here, but we don't talk about things that need to be talked about. Great Rise in the Moonlight, you are live. Who am I speaking with?
Phoenix.
Phoenix, what's going on, loved one?
Hey, so I was talking to my mentor like weeks ago, and I had to ask him because he kept on bringing up like, "Hey, would you let the train blow your bird boy?" I said, "Hell to the no."
Okay.
What the hell? And then I asked him, I said, "Yo, are you gay?" He said, "No, I'm not gay. I was just saying."
Yeah. Why ask the question then?
Yeah, they kept on asking me every time you see me. I'm like, what the fuck?
See
Man,
that?
I told him, I said, yo, I like vagina. What the hell? I need a black woman by my side.
Okay, that sounds like sexual harassment to me. That's fucked up. When a person, a woman gets sexually harassed by another woman, or gets sexually harassed by something who claiming to be something, I don't get it. It's too much. It is too much, and we're not doing shit. That's the part that's annoying. Again, you can sleep with whoever you want to. That's between you and that individual. I don't need to know about it, period. But when you are in my lane, and trying to force me out of my lane, you trying to drive my car. You know what I'm saying? You trying to make me get out of my position so you can be in, so you can be rightfully called or identified as who I am naturally. No, we're not doing that. We're not gonna keep doing that. Let me say that. Because we've been doing it. We've been accepting it. We've been allowing it to happen. And the longer it happens, like I said, y'all think I'm playing, y'all think it's funny, or that it's not gonna happen. The more we allow this shit to happen or continues, black women are going to be extinct. You're going to be a phenomenon. You're going to be something of the past. You're going to be fighting for real for some rights to be identified as a black woman and to have those rights denied because somebody else already got that. Huh? Somebody else already getting the benefits of being identified as a Black woman. This is crazy. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. For a man, I'm
Honestly,
sorry.
I miss living back in the day in the 90s.
Right.
When I was like little coming up, like I was like 2 years old in 1990.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like about like 10 at 2000.
Okay.
Yeah, I miss those times.
Okay. I hear you, because right now this is some crazy shit, and it's getting worse.
Yeah, so it's like super gay out here in Philadelphia.
It's everywhere. Like I said, I'm not here to attack anybody's sexuality. Like I said, I could care less. It's when you are trying to attack me as a woman, when you are trying to tell me that you are more woman than I am, huh? That you have the right to have access to what a woman has access to. I got to fight you about that. I shouldn't even have to. This should not even be a conversation. But the fact that it is a conversation is because it's real out here. This is real shit. This is for real happening. This is crazy. And it's like people have this accepted like it's okay. It's not okay in any shape or form or fashion. It's not okay. Stop being quiet. Stop being scared into submission where you won't say nothing, where you won't do anything. Cut that out. It's because we have been conditioned to just accept and not question and be fearful. Don't say nothing. If you say something, you're gonna be made an example of. Our whole history says that the moment you stand up against something, you've made an example of. But look at what's happening anyway. We're being made an example of right now. We're being made an example of what a fool look like, what dummies look like, what passive. Man, get out of here. I can't. I cannot. I've been trying not to have this conversation, but no more. It needs to be had. It needs to be had. I think we got another person trying to call in. Let me see.
Yeah, but before I go, I'm gonna say one more thing. Dr. Muhammad Ali.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait. Phoenix. Uh-oh. Phoenix. Yeah. I'm sorry. Say that again, honey.
Okay, Dr. Ali Muhammad said that we're going to check out so that we don't do anything about ourselves.
Right. Absolutely. And then we won't have anybody to defend us anyway. Ain't nobody coming for us. See, that's the other thing. We got so passive and used to sitting by waiting on somebody to come save us. We've been told, well, just sit there and wait on the Lord. Just sit there and wait. No, that ain't how this works. You got to fight for something. Anybody, look, and this is just my thought. Put your phone on mute, love. This is just my thought. I'm gonna say it like a street, okay? If I was Jesus, ain't no way in hell would I be coming back fighting for this shit. I give my life up again. Oh no, Father, I'm sorry. Nah, I ain't doing it. They didn't learn the first time. They didn't respect it the first time. They didn't honor it the first time. They didn't make no changes the first time. You want me to do this shit again? I don't know. Wait, no. Not I. You gonna have to find somebody else. Huh?
I said I'd be on that same move as well. But no,
right, no, we ain't doing that. Right. We ain't doing it. That's it.
Well, that's all I have to say.
Well, thank you, loved one. I appreciate you. Okay. G Walker is back. What you saying, love?
You know I love you, girl. I do. I'm telling you, bro. This is hot. It's hot, boy. It's hotter than this girl's line up naked. I love it. But first of all, let me say this. I want to add. I'm posing a, I guess you could say, a hypothetical question.
Mm-hmm.
How messed up is society? Even though we know in the last days of time, more evident than ever before. How messed up does society have to be that a female has to fight for her own being. God made male and female, as far as we know, as far as we're concerned, human beings.
Mm-hmm.
He made male and female. He made the male has different aspects, and he pulled the real out of man to make the female. They are different. They are wired different. They are supposed to be different. God made them different.
Mm-hmm.
He created them to be different. He didn't want a male to look at the female and say, "Ooh, she the same thing." He wanted to see something different. The cow has the bull. The chicken has the rooster. The lion has the lioness. Am I right or wrong?
Mm-hmm.
The tiger has the tigress.
Mm-hmm.
That's real. You shouldn't have to fight to be a woman.
Right.
All you got to do is, if that's the case, then I'm going to get raunchy on it. Go outside with your women that ain't been able to bathe in about 7 days, tell them to take their drawers off and throw it in the people that stay there, throw it in their face. If it's the governor, throw it in his face. If it's the representative, throw it in their face.
Mm-hmm.
Now tell me about who's a woman, who's not. Because ain't no way in the world you going to tell me I got to fight to be a man. I was born a man.
Right.
My body habit don't make me a man.
Right.
The inside, what comes from the inside, the spirit, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's the soul of a woman. It's the soul of a man. You can't replace that.
It comes from within. It's deeper than just the organ.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be a man so bad, put that prostate on that little squeeze up so your dick won't get hard. Let me just tell you like the CIA is. Ain't no way in the world you should have to fight to be a woman. You don't have to.
Right.
That's a doggone shame. All these women, the ones that's listening to you and the ones that's not listening to you, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Absolutely.
Then allowing somebody else. But it'd be different if it was another female. But if somebody else, but you have to be, they can't, listen, you'll see it in my comments, but one thing about it, let me tell you what you got to do, Kim. This goes for all the other young ladies and the guys that tell their girls or women or wives or whoever. Just go, make no mistake about this. Let Big G tell you something. It comes from Most High. Let me just share something with you, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't hear nothing else I say, let me say this. The minute you go to bed as a what?
A woman.
When you wake up,
I'm
what?
Still a woman.
Okay, game over.
Period.
Game over. What else when you talk about? Game over.
Yeah.
So whether you want to be one or not, it's just like when I said this young lady one time, she was frowning. I said, listen, God made you to be beautiful. She was beautiful now, but she was trying to get something on your mind. Whatever's on your mind, delete them things right there where it is. God made you to be a woman.
Right.
All you got to do is embrace that. Not saying that you be arrogant about it. Not saying that you be belligerent about it. Not saying that you go out and get beside yourself. I'm just saying embrace what God created you to be.
Absolutely.
You ain't got to justify it. Look, lies got to be justified. The truth can stand alone. You ain't got to justify nothing.
Right.
It's the rest of it. See, because the minute you start talking about, you're a woman, right?
Oh, yes.
It ain't about you being no black woman. It ain't about you being no green woman.
Right.
It ain't
about just being a woman. Right.
A woman is a woman, and a man is a man.
Yes, indeed.
And when, what?
I said, yes, indeed.
Yeah, and I'm finished with this, but my thing is like this. This is it right here. If you go to sleep in your slumber, and you just don't accident, no matter, you can say man, and say it all night long, you still gonna wake up what? A woman. No matter what you say.
Right.
Because man didn't make that. God did.
Absolutely.
Only you know what your vagina and genitals feel like. Nobody else does.
Right.
Only you know how they make you feel. You ain't got to justify nothing, but dang, you have to fight.
Right.
If somebody take the title away, they can't take nothing away from you. That's the trick. I'm just trying to tell you that's the trick.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. But it's a mind. It's I'm gonna say it. It's a mind fuck.
Come on now.
Okay, because all you have to do, you know how the mind and the brain work. The more you say something, the more you repeat something, it's going to be accepted as fact. Your mind, your brain is going to process that information as this is what it is. So if we keep allowing anybody to tell us that something other than us is us, And the more we keep hearing it, we're gonna start saying, well, maybe that's the truth. Well, maybe that is it. Well, maybe I'm not really a woman. Well, maybe get the hell out of here. That's what I'm saying. This is too much.
Let me say something about what you said earlier, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you talking about women and females calling each other bees and hoes.
Mm-hmm.
If I even thought that in my mind, my mama would slap me in the middle.
Absolutely.
Okay, now if I had said it audibly, I would have had to leave Earth.
Right.
I could have told you what Pluto was bad for, what Saturn was like. Could have told you what all the rest of these planets in the solar system was like. I could have told you about what, because he would have sent me there.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah, God would have been looking at me like, hey man, you called your mama out your name.
Right.
No wonder you might want. We weren't ready for you, but you can't go back down there because no matter where you go, your name is mud.
Right. Yes, indeed.
But see, it ain't the. Let me just say it real quick. It ain't the European man's fault. It ain't the devil's fault. It ain't nobody else's fault but yours, because you gotta take the stuff to this.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You ain't gotta let in them Sadducees.
Right.
I'm sorry, not the Sadducees, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gotta let in the existence, European same thing. You ain't gotta let in the African. You see, people. Let me say this, and I'm done. People have a tendency, this nature. They only want to believe what they can see.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can see, they wanted a God they can see. So now you see this God, now you're throwing it in your face, and you're still not doing that. You're sorry.
Right.
There's a difference between, see a fool know it's not that he is a fool. He
right.
know not aware of something.
Right.
But a hypocrite
knows,
you know that it's wrong what they're doing.
Yep.
You know it's wrong what they're saying. You know it's wrong what they're trying to get you to think. But it's just like what you just said.
Yep.
You are absolutely right. But you're going along with it. You said, myself, I hate the hypocrite. Because they're like an abomination to me.
Yep. Absolutely.
Thank you so much for letting me say.
Absolutely, love. Thank you. Thank you again.
Yeah, like I say, I want to holler at you when you get the show.
Okay.
Beautiful show, though.
Thank you, darling. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna finish reading these comments. It says they took the man out of the household and the boys were raised by single mothers. Indeed. So even with that, there's a trick behind that too, because the whole thing is the woman being a nurturer, being the softer of the two, she's gonna raise him to be more like her, to be like her, because that's what she knows. She knows her. And, and it's not that she's trying to do it intentionally, but she doesn't have the soul, the knowing, the whatever of a man. She's gonna raise him the way she knows, but the way that she knows to raise a child. But she doesn't have the masculine ability of a man to say or to teach him how to be that man. She can't do it. Moving on, honey. But you are absolutely right. I'm saying I've been preaching this type of thing all week. Right is right. Wait. I've been preaching this type of thing all week. Right is wrong and wrong is right. Left is right. Right is left. Yep. Shake my head. It's not absolutely. What's going on, Calvin? Thank you, loved one, and I appreciate that. He said you're right. When a female acknowledges a male as a female, then not only is she denouncing herself, she becomes a hypocrite because she knows that this male wasn't a female from the beginning. Yep. Yes, indeed. Says, so how does the female that feels she's a stud in the relationship change? First of all, I ain't no damn stud, so I can't answer that question. So, but it's still there's a sickness in that. It's a reason why she feels or believes that she needs to be more masculine, and it could be because it's a self-defense for her emotionally. I don't know. You have to ask one. I can't speak on behalf of that. I don't know. Can't tell you. So truth is truth. Absolutely. Lie needs alibis, and the truth can stand alone. Absolutely. What's going on, Kayline? Thank you, loved one, for being here. I appreciate you. The true words by the brother. Yep. What's going on, Michael? What's going on, love? Been a minute. Appreciate you being here. Say real woman speaking tonight. Speak on his sister. I appreciate you. Absolutely. So enough is a damn enough. We cannot continue to just accept what's been thrown in our face. We cannot keep saying it's okay and embracing that shit. It's not okay. It's not okay. Don't keep embracing it. And I'm not saying that you have to be nasty to people, and but you need to dismiss the shit. That's for sure. Okay? Definitely need to dismiss it. You cannot accept it. It's not okay. They are not us. They are not you. You keep saying that they are, they're going to replace you. That's all I'm saying. You can't find a good man because you keep allowing this thing over here, I'm sorry, that's calling himself you to go get him. Whose fault is that? I'm just saying. I think I've said enough. I've said everything I needed to say, the way I needed to say it. I'm not going to apologize for anybody who happened to get offended. That wasn't my intent, but if it happened, so be it. I'm not taking back anything that I said at all. Again, I will ask you all, if you have not already, make sure you go to my YouTube and subscribe. It's Queen Goddess, spelled Godis. God is the King Advocate. Queen Goddess, the King Advocate. Please go there, like, share, and subscribe. If you ain't scared, share this video from Facebook. Share it. Have a conversation about it. I'm going to look to see how many people will actually share this video. Because that's another thing. Folks scared to put up the truth. They scared to acknowledge. They'll acknowledge it in silence, but when they call to do something about it, they won't do nothing. So I want to see how many people that are in agreement here will actually share the video. Put it on your page. Share it. Have a conversation about it. Don't be afraid of what you think may come back. If you don't start fighting with shit, you're going to start losing everything. And that's bottom line. All right. So having that being said, I love you. I love you on purpose with purpose. And I will see you next time.